Okay, welcome back if you're not new, and welcome if you're new, and happy holidays, or Merry Christmas, or whatever else you're celebrating, because it's the 25th, so all you Americans and British people are probably celebrating Christmas right now. But since I'm European and I'm from Denmark, we celebrate Christmas on the 24th because I don't know. But that means that I was at a Christmas party yesterday. And the drawing you see me making right now is actually a drawing for my grandpa because he asked me one day, like some months ago, if I could make some decoration for him, and I was like, yeah, I'll see if I can fit it in and try to have stuff made because I had a lot of school stuff at that point when he asked me first, and then I kind of got away from it and I remembered it, but then we were so close to Christmas. I was like, why not make actually a decent drawing of some flowers like he wanted and give it to him for Christmas? Because then I could save money on gifts, but still make him something he would be happy about. And yeah, so I started with these very abstract flowers. Like I know they you can see that they're flowers, but they're very abstract, and trust me, they're gonna get better, as you probably have seen in the thumbnail. But yeah, like they're pretty good. And this actually took me like 50 minutes or something like that because the part where I draw with the fountain pen, I outline them with black. I went so slowly just because I didn't want to mess it up because I kind of had one chance. Yeah, it's like I don't know what to talk about, but maybe something about Christmas or Christmassy because in Denmark we do most of the same things, but I don't think that you guys in America or England walk around the tree and sing Christmas songs. I don't think you do that. But we do, which is a very weird tradition. You can actually tell me if you do that in America. Maybe some people do, maybe everybody does, I don't know. But yeah. It's a very weird tradition, like walking around a tree, holding hands, singing songs. It's nice, don't get me wrong, I like it. It's a nice tradition, but I don't really know where that could have started. That's a little bit kind of weird to me. Like who figured out how to get milk from a cow? That's just weird, you know. That's a weird thing that has to have happened to understand something. Like that's just how it is. Yeah. And as you can see, really, the black outline is very small, but I think it does a very big thing for the drawing, especially like it's really like turning the drawing is very raw without the black outline and this line in general. So I think it takes it all together and makes it more cohesive. And also I think it makes the contrast better of the red because it was a very light picture and it still is. And the picture was in a frame. It got framed after the recording of the drawing. And it looked really good actually. I just forgot to take a picture of it in a frame. I think I'll look if I have one. There'll be one at the end of the video, but yeah. So I gave it away, so I can't really show you the finished product if I don't have a picture of it already. Um, but yeah, I hope my grandpa is happy uh, from my picture. I hope he likes it. I think he does. He said he did, so I hope he does. I hope he actually means it. Because I feel like giving drawings or like paintings to people when you're not really famous or known and stuff like that. And of course, if they like your art style and your stuff, like then it's fair game. Then it makes sense. Like that's cool. But if they don't have a necessarily like a they're not necessarily a fan of your art like that. Like they aren't really like you know trying to get your art where like normally, then it's very hard to want to give your art away. It's not because I don't want to give it away, but it's because I don't really feel like they're going to be generally happy about it because they like my stuff probably, but it's more like you know it's more because they know me, definitely, most people I think. And that's nothing wrong with that. Like personally, I only really want art from artists I look up to or I think make some cool stuff. And just because I know other artists doesn't mean that I would want their art as a gift. I still think they make good stuff, but you wouldn't. Nobody wants something um, from like an art thing without actually enjoying the art, just because they knew the person who made it. I think very few people actually like wanted that. And of course, sometimes you make some things that are just so universal that it's no problem, of course. But this one, I tried to stay like still in my style, but also very much out of my comfort zone because it's very different from what I usually draw. Sorry about that. It's very different from what I usually draw, and it's much more expressive. I would say. Well, that's not much more expressive, but it's expressive in a different way, definitely, and it's also very calm and quiet, if you know what I mean. Like it's there's stuff going on, and there's definitely some me stuff, but it's not extreme and it's not violent. It's not scary. It's not scared. It's just some pretty flowers, and I really think I did a pretty good job on these. But also just going out of your comfort zone in general, for me or for you or like everybody really is good. It doesn't even have to be about art. It could be anything in your life. Like if you want to get better at this or that, get out of your comfort zone. If you want to get better at public speaking, speak in public. If you want to get better at, I don't know, playing the guitar, then play the guitar. Like it's a lot about doing and less about talking about doing. I know that's very simple and definitely something you've heard before, but it's kind of the stuff that makes you progress, like doing stuff, not just talking about doing stuff. And really, like, that's also a thing. Like, here in the holidays, I have a lot of work, which is great. It's nice because, I get paid and I have the time to do it to not focus about school as much as I would do normally. But it also means that I work a lot and like that's also not nice. It's kind of finding the balance in not too much work, not too much life. Like getting the best balance of both, and sometimes that's hard, especially when they need a lot of help here around the holiday season here. And today, actually, in the 25th of the day of recording this, the 25th, I'm just staying home with my family. But I have to work the early shift tomorrow, which kind of sucks. But yeah, I'm just staying home with my family, hygging, which is a Danish tradition, hygge, which is like being cozy and happy. I think is the best way of explaining it. So I'm just chilling with my family, and yeah, so I'm just all around having a pretty chill day. And that's why I also decided to record this video. Of course, I couldn't record the video and release it before Christmas Eve because my grandpa would probably see this. So that's why I waited, and also because I wanted something to talk about. Because the drawing it isn't really like hard to explain. It's flowers and it's red marker and a black fountain pen or a fountain pen with black ink in it. So like it's not hard to explain. Yeah, it's very simple, really. But I still think it's very cool, and I'm very happy that I made this. Both because it made him happy, but also because I got out of my comfort zone for a good reason. And that's also maybe a trick to get out of your comfort zone more, is to have a good reason for it. Like maybe this will happen if you do it, or you can make somebody else happy, or whatever it is. Like just having a reason for doing something always seems to help. Helps me at least. But yeah. I'm also switching the camera around a lot. That's my bad, but that's just how it is. Yeah. I think I want to say thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment, all that stuff, because I really appreciate when you do. And we've had some pretty cool last videos, and they've done very well. So I want to say thank you for that. And I'm at like 649 subscribers at this point, which is crazy to me. So please like and subscribe, because I'm growing so much, and I'm very happy and thankful for all of you guys who supported me this far. So yeah, bye bye, happy holidays and all that stuff. See you guys in the next one. Hopefully, watch my other videos, bruh.